Assalamu alaikum everybody, and welcome back to Let's Level Every Class, the World of Warcraft War Within series, in which case, the journey of leveling every class, different race every time, or at least most of the time. Episode 11 of our Heroine Femme Fatale Blood Elf Paladins Protection Paladins Leveling Saga Vlera. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Gosh, episode 11, it seems like yesterday we were doing episode 1, and it's insane how fast things can truly go. Welcome to the Isle of Dornogal, everybody. We were in the War Within. I did say we were going to do some War Within content, and today we're going to be tackling Dells. Before that, though, in case this is your first episode tuning in, on the top right corner of the screen is going to be a playlist card. That card can take you directly to the beginning of this series playlist, and throughout the video we'll have a playlist cards of a few different things. Malakiel, our human warriors leveling journey, which just recently concluded, bonus episode to come, and whatchamacallit, and a playlist card of the channel itself in case you're interested in supporting and whatnot. But again, thank y'all so much for tuning in. We're here in the beautiful Isle of Dornogal, and it is phenomenal. I think the Earthern, I picked up a little bit on the accent. I honestly, I could be wrong. I believe there's some Scottish influence here, specifically for the Highlands, like the Highland and the mountains and all that. I think that's very cool. I think that actually is pretty awesome. My last name is of Scottish descent, so I think I don't know, I just think it's pretty cool. So far, the War Within content, it's the storyline I'm liking. I'm doing a lot of it kind of off screen and just trying to follow through. I'm kind of late in the game, but better late than never. And the Isle of Dornogal content is really well, or at least it's really good. By the way, these griffins look really freaking cool. The channel also just recently hit its first goal of 50 subscribers. I want to sincerely say thank you to everybody here, everybody that's watching, and everybody that has already been supporting the channel since its inception. Y'all are incredible. I really didn't even think 50 people around the world would want to watch these videos that I was uploading. So it's really cool. I really just could not. Words are not enough for me to say. You know, it's not enough. But do understand that I sincerely appreciate everybody here. Again, I found out over the weekend, and it was just like, wow. And it was a work weekend for me, so I was gone all week or weekend. So coming back to that was just like, wow. I just never thought it would happen. The journey to 100 subscribers begins now. But it's always the journey, or sorry, it's not the just. No, I was getting my tongue tied here. Sorry, y'all. Coming off of a long week rotation, it just messes with me, timing wise and everything. But now the journey to 100 begins, and the journey then continues regardless. But y'all are amazing. Y'all are incredible. Thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart, and all the girls' hearts, I guess, Vlera, Malakiel, and all the other ones yet to come. So I've heard a lot about this guy, Bran. Now, this is currently playing after, I think Bran was nerfed, so I don't know how strong he was prior to, like in a different iteration, so I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. This is quite literally the first dev I'm doing. So we're kind of going, we're kind of figuring out as we go here. And if y'all have a keen eye, I'm actually using a mace, and I sat there and I said I do not use maces. Like maces and hammers, I've never used a single one in any game I've ever played. And that's going all the way back to Diablo 1 and 2. So this is a first for me, but it's fitting, and I think it's the strongest weapon I've got so far, so I think it suits paladins. It's just, I don't know, something about hammers, I can't, I just can't get used to them, you know? I can't get used to the look. I feel like a sword and shield is more paladin-esque, but then again, that's just me coming from, that's just my Final Fantasy and me talking. I'm just so used to it. So it looks like if we get rid of these, not the spider dudes themselves, but the traps or the mechanisms on the wall, gets rid of the spider the webbing, which has been decreasing speed and whatnot. Our goal here looks like we're to free some of our dwarven friends here, which as a blood elf is pretty interesting, but this reminds me a lot of the I can't remember if it was Final Fantasy 11 or 14. We had something similar to this. We did have delves. Final Fantasy 11's version of delves. The concept of a delve in an MMO, I think is it's unique in every game, but it's also very how do you say, universal. It's universal across the board. Like, what does delving mean and such? So in FF11, we had delves that the dungeons felt a little bit more open-ended, or open world, excuse me. And we would have, some of them were caves, but some of them were, a lot of them actually, I think were in open zones. 14s, I didn't do too many of. I honestly can't even remember if we called them something different or if they were called something different in 14. But I'm almost certain we had something like this. So this is the first. Oh my, where did you come from, dude? Oh my goodness. But if y'all do like what you're seeing, go ahead and toss a like, consider commenting, and maybe even consider subscribing. I'm on a quest to earn every single subscription possible, earn everybody's trust. I'm very young into the game, into this journey, into World of Warcraft as a whole. Played World of Warcraft up to Wrath of the Lich King many years ago. We're talking, what was it, 2007, 2008? So this is a homecoming of sorts. And I appreciate all the veteran World of Warcraft players that have also been commenting. Y'all are awesome. Any constructive feedback or criticism in terms of gameplay, please do, by all means, do let me know, because I'm looking to improve and I'm looking to earn every single subscription possible. So please do consider it. I think one of the previous episodes, and I'm pretty sure it was Vlera's series, I mentioned my little story about spiders. No. Actually, no, it's the monk. It's Novazaru's series. I had a nice little fun story about one time I had an interaction with a tarantula at a friend's house. It's crazy. Some spiders I don't mind. Like, let me just be honest here. I don't mind some spiders. Some spider species, like a wolf spider, they were so common where I lived, I never really minded them. But there are definitely some spider species that, no thanks. Like, just flat out no thanks. Bran, Bran, you have the rifle. Can't you just shoot these things for us, please? So I don't have to waste an ability just to get us some space here. I'm trying to help you free your bros, your brothers and sisters in the treasure hunting collective. I gotta say though, Bran's pretty useful. I think I chose a healing spec for him because I just didn't know. I didn't know how he would do damage wise, but I think he's honestly doing fine. And I'm not spec'd to damage deal on Paladin here, since we're going protection, and the damage isn't too bad. It may take a little bit longer to get through these mobs, but honestly, it's not that bad. So I think I'm gonna keep him on healing duty. What is this? Shield alert version. Okay, this is something for Bran. So I think that's pretty cool. You can actually customize him. You not just what you want him to be, you know, priority or spec wise. That's pretty cool. That's honestly pretty cool. So you can really beef up his ability. So that's nice. I do think it's kind of funny though that the first delve we get is a the first delve we get is one filled with spiders. It's like, ah, gosh. That reminds me of what was it? Elder Scrolls Online. I think one of the first dungeons you go to is a cave with spiders, and like the end boss is like the spider lady who's like taking over the people's minds in the dungeon and everything, and you can't really free them. You just have to go and slaughter the big spider boss lady. I can't get away from spiders, man. No matter what I do, I can't get away from them.
Watch your step.
Trying to avoid all this stuff. Oh gosh, fear. Fear in this game, mechanically speaking, I think is super powerful against the players, especially if you're like in a dungeon or a raid where you are very close to like you can fall off the map. Oh, fear is incredible for like a mob based ability. There's one class also, was it priest who can cast fear? Or they had like a fear like ability to disperse the crowd of enemies in case like if your team was just overwhelmed and you had to do like you really had to catch your breath first for a very quick second or get mana. Was it priest that can do that? I mean, I guess I'll find out at some point. We're going to be playing a priest, spoiler alert, at some point. I'm doing my due diligence right now. I'm trying to earn my stripes here. This C2 is trying to earn his stripes, man. Gotta do it for the community. You know, I gotta work my way up to the healing. We're tanking, so healing is right around the corner for me. And boy, oh boy, with time walking, I'm already feeling the stress. The stress level's intensifying. You go, Earthen family. So we gotta get on this minecart, or y'all gotta get on the minecart. Lucky y'all. I also like how we're finding more treasure actually boosts Brand's level. Like, he doesn't just level. At least I don't think from mobs. He doesn't necessarily, it doesn't seem like he gets EXP from mobs. You actually have to stop and find pick up the little treasures and go looking for it. It really makes you feel like an archaeologist. I feel like it just feels like Indiana Jones, you know? I think it's really cool.
Watch your step.
And I mean, what's more iconic than a dwarf with a rifle? You know what I mean? Or a blunderbuss, or I can't tell. Oh, there we go. So does he? Bismillah for us, team. Great job. We hit level 73, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he does get EXP with mob kills. Unless I just missed something. My apologies if I did. Earthcrawl mines. It's even in the name. It's like, oh, I already know what to look forward to. Nasty little critters. The Erubian spiders. I just call them the scourge spiders because the first time you see these types of spiders, these spider morph-like dudes, first time you see them, I'm pretty sure it was with the scourge. Maybe it was in Tirisfal Glades, but I'm pretty sure they're just leftover, like they're meant to be scourge mobs. Nasty little things. Also, did forget to point this out. No ambiance music for this episode. I think we're gonna go back to it, however, next episode, because next episode is gonna be a special one. So bear with me, y'all. But believe it or not, I mean, the leveling journey, it's coming to a close here pretty soon. Very soon, I should say. It's oh my goodness, you can level so fast in this game. Discovery. I don't know why. I'm getting like codename Kids Next Door vibes from this place. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the 90s kid in me. Or maybe it's just because I'm looking at Bran and I'm thinking of the similarities he has to the, what was it, number 3?
Charging.
Or number 2? I think it was number 2.
I need to get closer.
My codename Kids Next Door, that dude. He just looks, I don't know, maybe he just looks like him. Sorry, Bran, I'm not calling you fat or anything. What I'm trying to say is you remind me of one of my childhood favorite cartoons. It's not my favorite cartoon, it's just one of my favorites. Dude, Cartoon Network was so legit, man, back in the day. If y'all had to have been growing up. Ah, so you're a boss of this place. Okay. See what we can do. Curse of Agony. That doesn't sound pleasant.
Watch your step.
The web oh, whoa. We got mechanics in this boss fight. I like it. Nice. Even a follow-up to it. Or a follow-up. That's awesome. So he pulls the cart with a whole bunch of, I think was fireworks. Or basically explosives. But you can't step off the tracks. It's like almost trapping you. Dude, that's nice. That's good design right there.
Watch your step.
Burning cart. Let's get out of the way of that. And Bran's putting more shoot. Bran ain't doing too bad either. I mean, obviously we're the main damage dealer. But Bran is not doing too bad if I'm looking at that chart correctly. As I'm trying to concentrate here. Good stuff, Bran. Almost there.
Watch your step.
Oh, he's gonna get one more? No, he isn't. Nice. Good stuff. Oh, no, he did. And I still get hit by it. I guess the iframes still went through. Oh, can I get it? No. Okay. For a second, I was like, am I about to get run over? So yeah, I guess the iframes on that animation went through. So no matter what, well, now we know. Now we know we can get hit by stuff. So good job, team. Pretty impressed. That first delve was, or this being the first delve for me, was really fun. And look at that, everyone's celebrating. Don't touch that gold though, it's probably cursed. If Tomb Raider taught me anything, if we touch this gold, we're gonna turn into gold. And that wouldn't be apropos. Look at these dwarves getting down here. What? Dwarves, sorry, earthen. The earthen are getting down there. Straight down to Boogie Town, y'all. But Bismillah. So, do we choose one of the chests, or do we... Do we just choose one, or can we take both, or... Oh, I guess we can choose both. How about that? We can be greedy. Nice. Good job. I like it. Honestly, that was pretty fun. Mechanics, a plot, and a lot of... Honestly, it was pretty straightforward, pretty fast, good tempo, good company. I like it. All right, team. We're back. We are back. First delve was complete. Let's go ahead and take care of a second one. Why don't we? Why not? Let's go ahead and do it. We're already venturing forward into the Isle of Donegal. Let's just go ahead and hit this one up. Little outpost there. And Fungal Folly. Let's go for tier 2. I can't do tier 3 yet, so let's just go ahead and hit up tier 2. I do like how you have immediate access to the difficulties as well for delves. That's pretty cool. I think in FF11 we couldn't choose it. There was like one universal difficulty for ours. We couldn't do like anything else. They were difficult, but we couldn't choose. So let's get a repair in, because it's probably been close to, I mean, I'm not going to say close to a month, but it's been a while since I've done a repair, so let's get one in. Got a little campsite? What? Are we building camaraderie with NPCs? Nice. Dude, this is a heck of a leap. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was really close. If I hit that edge, that would have been very comical if I had hit the edge of that rock and it counted. Like if I would have hit that and like completely fainted, I would have been like, only me. But Fungal Folly, y'all, we got mushroom dudes. Mushroom dudes, and it looks like a group of a little bit of lizards, a little bit of wildlife and some evil fauna. Very Morrowind-esque, where everything and everything was trying to eliminate you. Shoutouts to my fellow Elder Scrolls fans out there. Oh gosh, I remember this is back when like Morrowind and everything came in like the disc, like back when PC games, World of Warcraft came in like the box set, and you put it in the actual disc drive, and there you go, and you logged in. Oh my gosh, I'm dating myself here, but you know what else would date myself? What are these, floating spores, or what are these? These look like things from Metroid. Oh, they expand, so I'm assuming they're bombs. Not cool. Yeah, they definitely look like they're bombs. Okay, so we got environmental stuff here. I'm gonna have to pay attention to that. Knowing me, I probably won't.
I need to target something first.
The heck? An evil sword? What? Is this our little companion dude? Did Bran summon that thing? Dude, heck yeah, Bran. We got a little mini version of the Unguro T-Rexes. That's cool as heck, man. Nice. It's obviously, y'all can tell, my first impression of delves, really good. I'm really liking this. I'm probably going to end up doing this because time walking right now is not available. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to do definitely a lot of these off screen, get some levels in and such, and just maybe level up Bran a good bit, or at least as much as I can, because that'll definitely help out. But yeah, man, back when we used to put the disc in the disc drive, now there's like most computers, you pretty much just do everything to the external drive, or you have your SSS, whatever, external or S drives, whatever. But gosh, that reminds me of like back in the day with like YouTube and everything. YouTube with the 5-star rating. Most of you youngins will never understand what it was like to have to find a capture card and actually record gameplay with capture card, or if you're even before that, if you would record game like put your flip phone, like did any of y'all ever do that? Did you like tape your flip phone? Because we, most of our flip phones back in the day, you could still record videos. You obviously couldn't record anything more than like 5 minutes in length, but you could do like flip phone recording. Like back then, what I used to do would I'd put the flip phone in the back of the PlayStation 2 controller, and I'd tape it, and then I would try to play holding the phone as steady as I could to record the screen. I did this when I was trying to record, I think it was Resident Evil Outbreak File 1 footage, because that's back when you had the uptown and downtown servers. Back when we used to have to put the PlayStation Network, or sorry, the, what was it called? Help me out here, family. It was the network adapter in the back of the PlayStation. Ooh, chest. Nice, we'll take that. Nice waterfall too. I love the ambience and vibe of this place. See, this is why an open world dungeon for Ungoro should exist. They can do it. I know Blizzard can do it. And I will forever vouch for an open world dungeon in Ungoro. Do it, Blizzard. If y'all ever watch this, please do it. Thank you in advance. But yeah, we used to do that, or we used to record video footage with like, well, Fraps was the main thing back in the day, and your video files were huge. But we had that. We also had, you could just do burn the CDs. You know what I mean? Like, you used to burn DVD files. Like, you'd have like a DVD recorder or something. Oh my goodness. I still go back. I don't know if any of my fellow parents in watching this video, I don't know about y'all, but I'm pretty sure y'all know what I'm talking about. We used to, the things we would do to record video game footage and then upload it to YouTube. I still go back to like and find videos from like 2006 of like Resident Evil speed runs or full playthrough or walkthroughs with no commentary and everything, and you just go back. Like, I know a lot of you guys nowadays can, like, we have the ability to use like the Wayback Machine, which is cool to see like older iterations of YouTube and such for those of you that missed out on it. But for those of us that were in the moment and living in the moment, it was super cool. And don't get me wrong, I love technology and I love where it's going. I like how things are and how things, I just think there needs to be a little bit more transparency in the IT field. But yeah, for those, oh goodness, this space is a little tight. Dude, Brand was about to fall off the friggin' hill we got over here. Goodness, that would have sucked. But yeah, oh man, the things we used to do. I'm dating myself here. I'm really dating myself. But it's okay, because I love to talk about like little stories like this, because I'm sure there's a lot of us that remember these days. Back when times were just a little bit more simpler. Not a whole lot, but a little bit more. Like, I see a demon hunter, like the other day, I was doing dungeons, and demon hunters gotta be a popular class. It really has to be, because I see quite a lot of demon hunters, and every time I see them doing that laser, like they leap into the sky and they do that like fell magic kind of laser, the first thing that comes to my mind, and I'm so sorry, is the old meme of I'm firing my laser. Do y'all remember that with the Spider-Man dude, the evil Spider-Man villain, Dr. Octagon or Otagon? Oh my goodness, I can't. I can't remember. Sorry, I'll trying to do a dungeon and do commentary at the same time is quite interesting. But it was really cool. But that's the first thing I see, and I'm sure I need to go to the WoW forums and go as far back as I can when Demon Hunters first were released. I want to see what people were saying, if that was even an ability that they could do back in the day. But I'm sure many of us many of y'all probably felt the same. Oh, that old dude went flying. These little mushroom guys. Oh, that's a big guy. And he's riding. Look at this dude. Look at this guy. Don't try to show me up here. You got a mount in a dungeon? Man, well, I can't talk. Paladins have mounts. I just haven't used them. Dude, this reminds me of like an episode from Courage the Cowardly Dog. I think dude, it's so funny seeing how everything can affect everything. Good stuff. Good stuff. So that should be like checkpoint 2, so we should be coming up to the near end of this delve. I'm kind of sad because I'm actually having a lot of fun with this little recording session here. It's definitely unique. I just like how all the different elements of these delves can affect not just you, but can also affect the mobs. Like, that's cool. That means there's a little bit of a sense of urgency. I say little because we're still not necessarily in any real major form of danger, but I just think it's cool. I think it's really cool. Dinosaur egg here. Hatchet brand. Let's get a dinosaur bro here. A dino bro. Let's do it. There you go. Who do we get? Nice. We got I forgot which one that one was. Matter of fact, actually, I don't think I've ever seen that color variation before. We popped a rare one. Good stuff, Bran. Sorry, y'all. Had to take a quick swig of tea. Some nice brewed tea as I'm getting blasted around by everything in this place. So literally had tea in like one hand while kind of like trying to maneuver yourself. It's fun. But yeah, tea, delves. It is a Monday night. Loving the vibes here. So I think our last boss is probably up there. Nope. Or maybe this is. I don't know. Are these guys bosses? These seem like bosses. At least to me. I don't know, but I see him riding around and like a little theme of is playing in my head. Gosh, little things like this, little things. It's the little things in life that you can make fun. You know, you can make fun. I know that definitely is a question of like, let's level in the series and everything. It's like in retail specifically, how do you make, after playing so many classes, how are you gonna not be bored and with the class homogenization in many ways? And my response to that definitely is I'm still new and very fresh in, and I'm not saying there may not be times where I don't get bored, but those are few and far between. Anytime I do get bored, I try to find the best way to make what I'm doing fun. There's many ways, and obviously being playing a video game or just playing World of Warcraft in this case, and being able to really do just anything. Oh yeah, that's the big baddie. Let's give him a wave. Hey buddy. I understand there may be a lot of class homogenization, but there's a lot of ways to make it fun. There's a lot of ways to experiment and start a tune from the ground up and whatnot. And I really hope the Let's Level series inspires a lot of players here. I hope it inspires a lot of y'all to make that leap of faith, in case y'all were, or just maybe it brings up a level of curiosity. Oh my goodness, this dude is Sonic the Hedgehog. Or not Sonic the Hedgehog. If he was going faster, yeah, I guess I can call him Sonic, but not quite. What spins? What spins? Really fast. Beyblade. He's Beyblading on me. Y'all remember Beyblade? I remember Beyblade. Beyblade and Ligar Zero. That wasn't Gundam. What was it? What was it? It was the animal versions of Gundam. That anime series. It wasn't Gundam, but it was like Ligar Zero. Man, the name's on the tip of my tongue, and now I'm gonna kick myself later on for not remembering what that anime was called. Alrighty, dude. Let's get away from all these explosions. Yeah, buddy. You're going down here pretty easily. You're dizzy, getting dizzy yourself. Fungal charge, huh? Well, that really didn't help you out there, did it? Well, master of Fungsplosions. Get out of that. Again, Bran putting in a lot of work here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, no. Oh, dude, no. Well, I'm glad I didn't die just now, because that was very close. Does he... Oh, I hope he doesn't reset. Come on, Bran, we gotta get back up there. Gosh, I was hoping Bran wouldn't fall. Oh, he's recovering HP. He definitely resets. No! Oh! Darn it, man. Darn it. Dude. Oh, man, Bran, had you not fallen down with me... If Bran was able to keep aggro, I think this wouldn't have happened. Jeez. Ah, shucks. Shucks. That sucks. That bites. As much as it bites, however, we know what to expect now, and we can still take care of this guy just as fine. Round 2. He may have won by a knockout. He actually won by a knockout. But not this time. We're gonna make sure we position ourselves. But hey, you know what? Honestly, it's a good lesson. It's a good lesson of, hey, you need to be really aware of position. Especially as a tank, that's like the #1 thing. Positioning. Because you should always try to focus the mobs away, because no doubt they have AoE abilities. Focus them, move around to make sure that their AoE abilities are going to basically cone you and not the damage dealers, or more importantly is the healer. So as long as you can do that, then you'll always be a good tank, because it's up to everybody. It's up to the team to make sure your positioning is good. If the positioning is good, or as best as you can at least, then you'll be fine. Which is pretty much what you want.
Watch your step.
Bismillah. Excellent job, team. Excellent job. Great job to Bran, Dino Buddy, Dino Bro. Delves, I really enjoyed. That was really fun, y'all. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and take a break and call it here for this episode. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Again, do consider subscribing to the channel. We're on a quest to earn every single subscription possible. The leveling journey continues. I will catch y'all in the next episode with Vlera. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and have some fun out there in Azeroth.